20th century, the Fortress of Louisbourg is a National Historic Site run by Parks Canada. It's a reconstruction of the town of Louisbourg as it existed in the 1740s or throughout the 18th century until 1763. The buildings are recreated with furnishings and costume people to show the lifestyle and the activities that you'd see in Louisbourg here in the 18th century. There's such dedicated reenactors that here they feel like they're walking on hallowed ground. It's quite incredible.
I'm the director of this great establishment, and it's my honor and privilege to welcome you here today.
It celebrates great events which took place here centuries ago. Building of this magnificent fortress which sent shockwaves not only across this part of America but across the seas, indeed around the world.
Go, go! And you gotta move!
It appears that Louisbourg is somewhat of a mecca for these people. They started arriving here on Wednesday by bus, car, plane, RV, converging on Louisbourg from all points in North America, Pennsylvania, Indiana, Michigan, Western Canada, Ontario, Quebec, all of the New England states. It's phenomenal. That's one of the most interesting things because they're not historians. They come from all walks of life. They're little children. There's a 9-month-old baby in costume here, and there's a man who's in his 70s who just lives for this sort of thing, and everybody in between. There are young military students, there are family groups, husband, wife, and children who spend their vacations and free time doing this sort of thing as a family.
Ready. One.
I'm from Crown Point, Indiana.
That's a long way to come. What brought you here? Why did you want to come to this site?
Well, I've been doing reenacting for about 4 years, 5 years, something like that, and we've heard about this for quite some time. I visited Louisbourg in 1992 just as a visitor. When we heard about the reenactment, we felt it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I've always been interested in the 1745 siege, and I've done a lot of research on it myself, and we thought this would be a remarkable opportunity to participate in a kind of a history-making project.
West Orange, New Jersey, and I'm basically portraying your average bottom-of-the-barrel variety British sailor.
Oh, it's been a magical time here. We've just We've been working at this full tilt for probably 7 or 8 months in preparation, and to finally be here is an incredible experience. It's just magical.
Wien Kigo Shagarnash Moen. Kichi Wawaski. Wawaski. Pesky Wawaski. Spiel Wawaski. Chi Wawaski.
What I like about this encampment is this is probably the only place in the world where you find such a wonderful, authentic reconstruction of an 18th century town and fortress. There's nothing like it anywhere, and it's really wonderful to come here and to be able to breathe life into the place.
I'm Captain Howard from the Kennebec River in the province of Maine, and I'm a provincial captain. So I'm wearing my own clothes for the most part, except I have the gorget that identifies me as an officer.
It's just fabulous being in such a beautiful site here. It's just a wonderful opportunity to bring the children. It makes a wonderful family holiday. My oldest son is in grade 7 this year, and they studied Louisbourg in history class this year, so this is great for him to be able to come here and actually see the site and have the opportunity to see how people live there.
1, 2, 3 et 4 sur le pont d'Avignon, l'on y danse sur le pont d'Avignon, l'on y danse tout en rang sur le pont d'Avignon, on y danse sur le pont d'Avignon, on y danse tout en rang. Les beaux messieurs font comme ça, et puis encore comme ça, le grand gentleman of Louisbourg. Hey! Sur le pont d'Avignon, l'on y danse, sur le pont d'Avignon, l'on y danse tout en rang. Okay, this is, I guess, the women from, upper class women from Quebec that do this as opposed to Louisbourg. I had it mixed up. Les belles demoiselles du Québec font comme... Et puis encore comme ça. Hey, sur le pont d'Avignon, l'on y danse sur le pont d'Avignon, l'on y danse tout en rang. Les musiciens comme Jacques Brûlé font comme ça, avec la guitare qu'il a volée. Et puis encore comme ça. Hey! Sur le pont d'Avignon, l'on y danse sur le pont d'Avignon, l'on y danse tout en rang. Le gouverneur un matin, as he was watching all the festivities, faisait comme ça, avec sa jambe de bois. Et puis encore comme ça. He was looking right through that window on the ending. Hey! Sur le pont d'Avignon, l'on y danse sur le pont d'Avignon, l'on y danse tout en rang. Sur le pont d'Avignon, l'on y danse sur le pont d'Avignon, l'on y danse tout en rang. On a vu du monde hier soir à la taverne à Grand-Champ qui faisait comme... Hey, do you know any English songs? That's what they were asking us last night. Et puis encore... Hey, sur le pont d'Avignon, l'on y danse sur le pont d'Avignon, l'on y danse une autre fois sur le pont d'Avignon, l'on y danse sur le pont d'Avignon, l'on y danse tout en rang. Hey, c'est beau, c'est beau.
I'm from outside of Detroit, Michigan. How did you hear about this event, and why did you decide to come all this way?
Well, we're members of the forces of Mount Commonwealth, and we're the Detroit French Marines. And about a year and a half ago, they started advertising, through our group if we wanted to come, and we registered a year and a half ago. We were excited about this.
I think because this area represents so much of a part of the history that we do try to reenact, and it's a chance to be on the actual site where the history took place.
I like dressing up a lot, walking around and seeing the tall ships.
Yesterday I was in the battle and just watched the battle some days.
You didn't get shot, did you?
No.
I'm just spinning my wool here and letting people, see how it's done and how they would have worked with the wool.
I think that the events that took place here and their effect on our histories and both sides of the forces is one of the things that is so important to all of us. It's a very special thing that happens. Without Louisbourg, I don't think that the American Revolution would have come as soon as it did.
Lift macaque, rug your face, brooding o'er the old disgrace that Mac Fitzwilliam swung your place and drove you to the fern. They said victory was sure, soon the fire ran he'd secure until he met a Glenmalure, Feech McHugh O'Byrne. Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, Feech will do what Feech will dare. Now Fitzwilliam, have a care, fallen is your Scarlow. Up with halberd, out with sword, on we go for by the Lord. Feech McHugh has given his word, follow me down to Carlow.
In the first siege, the attack comes from New England, and Massachusetts takes the lead. They supply 7 of the 9 infantry regiments, and I believe also the bulk of, as they called it, the train of artillery.
Swear, Lord Kildare, he will do what we will dare. Now Fitzwilliam, have a care, all in is your Scarlow.
The main support that Britain provided was a naval squadron, the nucleus of which came under Admiral Peter Warren from the Caribbean, but had additional ships coming in dribs and drabs from England. This fleet was seen as necessary to repulse any relief effort or even against supply ships that might run the blockade into Louisbourg Harbor.
Now Fitzwilliam, have a care, all in is your Scarlow. Up with halberd, out with sword, on we go for by the Lord. Feech McHugh has given his word, follow me down to Carlow. Halberd, out with sword, on we go for by the Lord. Feech McHugh has given his word, follow me down to Carlow.
Between massive broadsides from the warships, followed up by a boat attack of sailors and marines, the town would fall. And when this situation was achieved, the French actually sent out, recognizing their peril. The French command initiated surrender proceedings with the New Englanders, and the garrison was able to surrender with the honors of war.
capitaine, tous les trois frères jumeaux. Nous entrons dans une auberge pour des boîtes de vin nouveau. Vous qui connaissez l'horloge, dis-moi donc l'heure qu'il est. Vous qui connaissez l'horloge, dis-moi donc l'heure qu'il est. Nous entrons dans une auberge pour des boîtes de vin nouveau. La maîtresse de l'auberge nous a dit de monter en haut. Vous qui connaissez l'horloge, dis-moi donc l'heure qu'il est. Vous qui connaissez l'horloge, dis-moi donc l'heure qu'il est. La maîtresse de l'auberge nous a dit de monter en haut. Il y a là trois jolies filles qui préparent du pâté chaud. Vous qui connaissez l'horloge, dis-moi donc l'heure qu'il est. Vous qui connaissez l'horloge, dis-moi donc l'heure qu'il est. Il y a là trois jolies filles qui préparent du pâté chaud. C'est moi qui ai été plus safe, j'ai pris le plus gros morceau. Vous qui connaissez l'horloge, dis-moi donc l'heure qu'il est. Vous qui connaissez l'horloge, dis-moi donc l'heure qu'il est. C'est moi qui ai été plus safe, j'ai pris le plus gros morceau. Quand c'est venu le temps de partir, je pouvais pas payer les cours. Vous qui connaissez l'horloge, dis-moi donc l'heure qu'il est. Vous qui connaissez l'horloge, dis-moi donc l'heure qu'il est. Quand c'est venu le temps de partir, je pouvais pas payer les cours. Ils ont fait vendre ma casquette, mes culottes pis mon capot. Vous qui connaissez l'horloge, dis-moi donc l'heure qu'il est. Vous qui connaissez l'horloge, dis-moi donc l'heure qu'il est. Vous qui connaissez l'horloge, dis-moi donc l'heure qu'il est. Vous qui connaissez l'horloge, dis-moi donc l'heure qu'il est.
We were voyageurs first. We were boat builders. So in order to apply our trade, we joined the voyageurs. We went from there to buckskinning because my husband's a competitive black powder shooter. And then gradually to 1812 and then to 1700 and Civil War. Enjoy it very much, especially now that he's retired.
We've always loved history, and it's wonderful living it.
How do you like this site?
I think it's gorgeous, beautiful. I love the craggy coast and the waves, and even the rainstorm last night was a big adventure.
The coverage that we've been getting, the interest from people is more than we expected. People are coming because it's a real novelty. It's not like the sort of thing that they do every day, and coupled with the tall ships, that makes it especially interesting.
We bought this boat in Toronto about 5 years ago, and we didn't really realize that it looked 1750s until we started to change the colors, and then other people started to tell us, you know, it looks really old. And somebody mentioned that there was a reenactment going on, and the director of the War Museum approached us and asked us if we wanted to do a reenactment, and we did. We've been doing it ever since.
We've had our ups and downs and adventures on the way, including getting blown ashore one night in Anchorage. We've had some fun times, but all in all, it's been pretty good. Nothing we couldn't handle, and here we are.
It's been terrific. Couldn't have had a better time. It's beyond my wildest expectations, I'd say. You know, it's really been terrific.
We're really very excited by the whole thing, quite happy at how it's going.
It's been beautiful. It's been beautiful. It is really magnificent.